Christmas, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
Little Santa pineapple under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants. A serpent and yellow and forest to see, SpongeBob SquarePants. It's nautical months to be something you wish, SpongeBob SquarePants. To drop on the deck and float like a fish, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Today we are going to be decorating some pineapples inspired by the home of my favorite underwater friend, SpongeBob. Here we go! When you get started with your Christmas pineapple, you will choose a pineapple that is cut out for you, and you want to decide which side you want to have be your main side. Maybe one side has like a really big picture that you don't like and you want it to mostly be just the words because we're adding color over them. Maybe have that be the back side. So if this is my back side, because I don't want that picture on mine, then that's the side I'm going to glue onto my background paper. Now, before I start gluing, make sure that you have your name and class code on the back of your background paper. Flip that over, and this is the back of my pineapple, so that I'm going to get my glue bottle and do dot, dot, not a lot around the edges. Teeny tiny little dots that are about 2 inches apart. Make sure that you are not gluing on the inside of your pineapple, just around the edges, kind of close to the points of the hair of your pineapple. Then very carefully flip it over, touch it down so that the edges stick. Then flip your entire paper over and give the back of it a little massage for about 10 seconds. Then I am ready to start adding color. And the oil pastel colors that you will need are black, brown, green, and yellow. And it doesn't matter if you have a light or a dark green, that's up to you. So you're going to just quickly fill this with color. To make it look like the colors of a pineapple, which are yellow at the base and green at the top. So I'm going to take the side of my oil pastel, I'm going to hold my paper down so that my pineapple that I just glued on doesn't come up, and so that I don't rip my newspaper. So I'm going to just gently use the side of my oil pastel. It's not going to be really dark, just kind of a light fill with yellow just on my newspaper. Try not to get it on your blue background paper. So I have my yellow for my base, and I'm just using the side. Take my green. This is the top part of my pineapple. Again, just using the side of it, and look at how quickly I can fill it with color. Now just be careful when you get to those pointy edges that you just glued on, not to rip them. Okay? So then, after I have the main colors on there, I might make like a zigzag line here to show where the top part of my pineapple and the bottom part connect. So I'm going to use now the point of my oil pastel to do that, and I might even draw some extra little lines to show some texture in his hair. Then I'm going to take my brown and I'm going to make the texture on my pineapple. So these are just going to be curvy lines that go diagonally, a curved line that goes diagonally across my pineapple. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, be careful not to rip, about like that. Then I'm going to go diagonally the other way, so that was about 4 or 5 lines that you could do. Now I'm going to crisscross them to make the diamonds on my pineapple. Okay, you could also kind of outline around the edge, and you can use either brown or black when you're doing this. That's going to be up to you. So I'm going to outline with my brown, might even go back up by that green zigzag and outline that. Now if you wanted to take your black and outline everything in black, you could, but you don't have to. So I'm going to go ahead and outline with black. Some of my examples maybe I won't outline in black. It's up to you. So that's what we will do to make the base of our pineapple with our oil pastels. Now the fun part is when we start to add other things to decorate this to be ready for Christmas. When you go to decorate your pineapple, there are so many different options of things that you can do. I will have some things printed out that you can choose. I have sunglasses, if you want to make like a snowman or a Santa that's ready for Christmas. I have a snowman hat, mustache, bow tie, And then you can also make some of your own things to decorate your pineapple. So there's also going to be a whole bunch of scrap paper for you to choose from. You need to decide, is your pineapple going to turn into a reindeer? Maybe it has some antlers with bulbs hanging off its sunglasses or a red nose. Maybe your pineapple is a Santa with candy canes in it. Or maybe a snowman with a carrot nose. It's up to you. So what you'll do is you'll choose whichever printout that you want, and then you'll go and get some scrap paper to make other designs. And when you're cutting out things that you need two of, one tip that I have for you, maybe you want to make the reindeer one. So I have some brown paper that you can use, and what you would do is you would take that brown paper and you would fold it in half. I'm going to grab my scissors out of here. So I take my brown paper, fold part of it in half. I'm going to cut the rest off so that's free. Because I want two antlers. So then, if you need to, you can draw your antler on. To make an antler, you just make a curve with 3 little bumps. Okay, so I have it folded in half. I'll cut that out so that when I open this up, or when I'm done cutting, I'm working on scissor safety and craftsmanship, but when I'm done cutting, because I folded it in half, I will then have two. And you could do that with your eyes. If you fold a piece of white paper in half and cut out a circle, then you would have two eyes that are the same. Okay, so there, if I'm doing a reindeer, now I have two. So I'm going to go that way, and then this one I can flip over and turn that way. So I have a plan for that. As you continue to cut things out to creatively decorate your pineapples in the way that you choose, make sure that you are keeping them safe and setting them on your pineapple where you would like them to go. You're welcome to use a Sharpie to add things like pupils or other details, and make sure that you are not wasting paper when you are cutting things out, and you're just taking care of those scraps and throwing them away when you're done. When you are gluing, flip one item over and continue to use dot, dot, not a lot around the edges. These pieces of paper are smaller and they only should need like 2 to 4 dots on each piece, and then carefully set them down. Flip your paper over and give it one last massage so that everything is stuck down, looking really nice. And while you're doing that, double check and make sure your name and class code are on the back before you put this on the drying rack. What a festive pineapple. Good luck, boys and girls.